Hey folks, Guys the Gamer here, and we're back with some more Dynasty Warriors 7. In the last part, we fought a battle, and I've forgotten which, Jai P, I believe? I think it was that one. You may notice a difference in the audio. Basically, my audio fucked up, which is surprising, of course, because, you know, that never happens, right? So I'm doing post-commentary. It wasn't horrendous, and it wasn't like I forgot to do, which I've done in the past. I was going to record it. It just had a hissing noise. I think my mic was just playing up, so for 2 sets it's kind of fucked. But nonetheless, I will let this play.
And his brothers were greeted warmly by Cao Cao.
Hopefully you guys can hear that.
However, Liu Bei was unable to clear the uneasiness from his heart. He chastised himself for being too kind, too soft, and
All
for
the
not
difficulty is I
possessing
can't now
the
hear.
cold cruelty of Cao Cao.
I know the story, it's fine.
It was then that a secret order arrived from the Emperor. Cao Cao must be slain. It was a cry for help from the Emperor himself,
he must be slain.
who had grown weary of Cao Cao's tyranny.
Cool.
Liu Bei thought to himself, if he were to slay Cao Cao, to whom he was so indebted, then he would be no better than Lu Bu. As Liu Bei struggled with his indecision, the order was given to eliminate Yuan Shu, who had attempted to usurp the imperial throne. Having bided his time in turning on Cao Cao, Liu Bei saw this as a perfect opportunity. Together with his troops, he led a rebellion in Shu. However, the chaos would once again prove cruel to Liu Bei. Cao Cao's massive army dealt his forces a resounding defeat. And during the course of the battle, he lost track of Guan Yu as well. The chaos continued to torment him, a man of unparalleled kindness and purity. And so he sought the help of Yuan Shao, the one man who could oppose Cao Cao.
I love one Shao, just this fucking quiff, that mustache.
Where Cao Cao and Yuan Shao were already engaged in battle. As he prepared for this great conflict, he quietly cursed his lack of strength.
This is a great mission, Guandu. First, you know, you get to play Zhao Yun, so, you know, boost. But also the actual storyline is pretty sweet, so another incredibly rendered cutscene for Dynasty Warriors, as usual. Just chilling.
I have only ever tried to do what was right.
Why not?
With all the strength I had. But my actions have seen much blood spilled, and now Guan Yu may be dead.
And then Zhang Fei casually rips a tree from troops.
All I ever wanted was to help the suffering of the people, however I
love how, like, Liu Bei is just like, yeah, whatever, Zhang Fei. Whatever, man.
And what's wrong with that?
Zhao Yun!
I am here, my lord, to join you in your cause, as I promised.
You would? Why?
Because
You
we
could
look
have
so
looked the
alike,
other
that's
way,
why I
but
would
you
join.
didn't. That
They
is
do look
why.
quite alike.
Thank you.
I also realised, I mentioned, probably in Dynasty Warriors 6, I played through that Liu Bei looked totally different. He used to look a little older, had facial hair, such. I actually think now we're going back over it when I kind of get a chance to just watch the cutscenes. It's probably due to how innocent they make him now. Like, he was always kind of one for the people in the earlier games, and I think now they've actually made him more innocent, so he can more kind of be in conflict with Cao Cao, how deadly he is, and now you've kind of got this paragon of kind of not innocence, but this. Where's he going? Fuck you guys! I'm going to the middle of the camp. Don't give a fuck. Look at fuck it, I'm gonna assassinate this bitch. And then he's now going, oh no. Oh no. I've made a fatal error. Don't know why he smoked 30 a day from Yorkshire, but he is now. Good old UJ. So as you can see, we're all just gonna wail on this kid for a while. So yeah, I've gotten a little bit better with the combos. I'm trying to do more combos. When I watched part 4, I realized I pretty much just press X all the time. So yeah, I've decided to try and do some more combos, especially with Zhao Yun. He's got some really nice combos. Zhang Fei's are a bit annoying. They're not that great. Guan Yu, sorry, his ones are pretty good. Zhao Yun especially. So I'm trying to do some more combos. Also, the normal guys don't require combos. I think you're probably faster just rocking up and just slicing through them. You notice a lot of times now. I tend to avoid most of the guys. I kind of do this a lot. Kind of do the quick move that takes out a few of them, and then go for the general. You know, your guys can kind of take care of other guys, or they'll generally rout and just run away. So it's probably easier. Well, it is easier just killing the generals and then going for it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his Musar mode. That's the only problem with Zhao Yun. It's kind of weird. It's yeah, it's just not for me really. It moves around a lot. It's kind of hard to control, and it doesn't. I like the Musar modes basically to be quite directed and take out generals. That's why I use them, unless they're especially area effective. Which I suppose Zhao Yun's could be if you're just gonna spin around a lot. That's a cool combo. I love that. Actually, surprisingly easy to do as well with Zhao Yun. It's just 2x and 2y, XX, Y, Y, and then I think I just keep pressing Y. I don't know if that matters. That's pretty good. I went the wrong way. Back that way.
Nice job, but still not
so that's pretty good. Only downside to me doing post commentary, I can't hear what's going on and I don't remember. At this rate, we're helping a guy whose garrison's on fire, I believe. I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure it's on fire. We have to go this way, and that's where we're crossing over. Liu Bei's going that way too. The water effects.
A challenge. Come and face me if you dare.
It's a very what the fuck moment.
You are not so much of a fool.
Yeah,
you would not have heard of us. Truly, you have realized you cannot win.
Probably
and have come to beg for mercy.
Silence your heads. We'll make a fine offering of gratitude to Lord Cao Cao.
Love that horse. So badass. That was like the last mount you could get. I think in Dynasty Warriors like 4 or 3. Like the last mount you could get. And that was really cool. So yeah, what the fuck kind of Guan Yu moment. I still don't really know what's going on with Guan Yu, and I'm like 4 or 5 parts ahead. I still don't know what's going on. It's quite confusing. I'm going the wrong way again. It's pretty confusing, and like he gets separated in a battle with Cao Cao, and then fights for Cao Cao, and you're kind of like, okay, so he betrayed you. This is actually what makes this mission especially interesting, is the fact that Yuan Shao looks at that and goes, "Oh, Liu Bei, you've betrayed me as well." And then all of a sudden, you know, Zhao Yun, Liu Bei, and Zhang Fei are all. They have they have like 4 troops, and just them 3. And you're like, oh, there's a lot of dudes here. You know, I'm gonna have to fucking nuke it.
For now, I must concentrate on
so yeah, it's a really interesting moment. Something that's really cool. I've always enjoyed the kind of Last Stand-esque thing. Which isn't exactly what this is, but it's the odds are definitely against. Just look at the fucking map, and you can see all the red. There's no blue there. You know, you can barely see any generals. Actually, Zhang Fei, I believe, is with you at this point. I think he's somewhere around. You've probably seen him there. But yeah, it's quite difficult, especially. But I am playing on easy, so that's probably why. It is. The difficulty with this is Liu Bei's got a proper health thing, so Liu Bei can be killed. which usually plays into it. Oh, he's caught up a lot here. That's really bad. He is caught in a torch, caught in a wagon, kind of runs around a little bit, which is a bit awkward. I think he runs up that way. I think he's caught on a mountain. It's quite difficult to see. It was difficult for me to see while I was playing as well. You're seeing a little bit. I think I'm pausing it to try and raise the brightness, but it's actually not an option. Very few options in Dynasty Warriors from this map at least, which is a bit annoying. But hey ho, just the way it goes. Here's your young Leo.
So you are my next opponent.
I do actually I unlock a second Muso mode. Cross my legs and it just falls asleep. There's actually a second Muso mode you can get for I think most characters. I've got quite a few of them for the Shu guys. Zhao Yun you'll see in a couple of parts time, and it's very good actually. It's very helpful. It's a lot better for me than the one who does just now. So
I shall pull back for now.
that's pretty handy.
We shall meet in battle.
Yeah, so this is why I keep hopping on again. Dynasty Warriors 7. I do find that it's quite an improvement, to be honest. I haven't played 8 yet. I haven't bought 8 yet. I found Dynasty Warriors 8 on the marketplace a couple days ago. Here's me trying to find settings. There's just literally, look at that. There's 4 things and all of them are pretty irrelevant. Camera maybe? No. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's still like £35 and it's, I don't know.
Brother, betray us like
I just farted twice.
Stay calm.
Yeah, like
There's a good explanation for
I'm really enjoying this game. It feels pointless. You know, the last one I played the Shu Campaign with 6 and then went straight into 7 because it beats such a gap. I was like, well, there's no point playing 6. At that point, I realized 8 come out.
I think I will erase you.
The way I'm running behind stuff, I may even skip 8. It depends when 9 comes out. I have no idea. I might just skip 8 altogether. You know, I won't record it. I might play it when it's cheap, but I'll probably just skip straight to 9 because, as I say, I'm really enjoying this one. Mainly for the story missions are just more intriguing. A lot of the time, when I was younger playing the older ones, I basically made up my own kind of story for it. You know, because you weren't really given much. You were given the background of the mission. There was a couple of missions, stuff happened in between. A lot of it was a case of like, hey, this guy's appeared out of nowhere. Or, hey, this guy's retreated and now he's come back. Or, hey, this door's closed and for some reason we can't open it. There's a couple missions like I'm drawing a blank on it, but the mission with all the boats, the Lu-based sides of Sun Quan. I think it's the next mission after this actually. Yeah, that mission is interesting because you know all the boats go on fire and shit. That's pretty cool. But other than that, I'm trying to think. There's a couple of missions. There's one from an old game that it's when Sima Yi. You're fighting him, and he's like, he basically, for some reason, he hides health in fake bulls, like wooden bulls. He hides health in them, and I don't know why. I still don't know why. And yeah, I remember that though. That kind of stuck out in my mind because just like, even like 8 years old, I was like, okay, whatever, dude. That's fucking weird, but okay. So here we are fighting Yonshai. We were just about to finish him off. He's not an overly bad battle. He basically doesn't get any hits on. I don't think he gets any hits on. Oh no, there we go. Which is Liu Bei's got a calf health, but he should be fine. And because that's him dead.
One day you will pay for your crimes.
So yeah, that mission's really interesting just because it's like all of a sudden it's totally turning its head. It's not just an extra unit here, extra unit there. It's totally turning its head. There's an actual objective to it as well. It's like, right, you have to escape.
What about Guan Yu?
Brings me back to Chang Bang on Dynasty Warriors 3 when that was the only other mission that you could actually retreat. Like you actually had to do something else. Chang Fei casually just spreads dirt fire because. Like,
brother.
I will wait.
Brother.
We must have faith. I know in my heart that Guan Yu has not forgotten his oath.
this cutscene's kind of interesting. It's very short, but most of them are.
completely abandoned Liu Bei.
But yeah, it's pretty good.
Without Liu Bei at Guandu, Cao Cao emerged victorious.
Classic voiceover with nothing to see.
He seized the Central Plains and became the largest force in all of the land. Meanwhile, thanks to the efforts of Zhao Yun, Liu Bei was able to escape the clutches of Yuan Shao.
Oh, there's a lot of
and Cao
subtitles
Cao.
here. Okay, cool.
Searching for a land of his own, he called upon Liu Biao of Jing province. With no troops or land, Liu Bei had been abandoned by the fates. However, there was still one man who had not yet abandoned him.
Ooh, another cutscene. Here we go, yeah. I'll just stay quiet for this.
Guan Yu.
Fucking Guan Yu.
So he's really sided with Cao Cao. All right. You know, I always wanted to fight you one time. Zhang Fei, perhaps another time, my friend. What? Guan Yu, prepare to die!
So yeah, this platoon of South Warriors have just been casually sneaking up on Guan Yu for the last 3 days, and they never quite got the courage to take the shot, and then that happened. So,
Brother,
make of it what you will.
At last, I have
It's
found
great for theatrical purposes, but it kind of raises a few. Well, one main
beside
question
you,
of why the
my
fuck didn't they
lord
attack him
and
earlier?
brother.
Surely, with a lot of guys and one of him, they would have done better attacking him now than
I knew it. I knew
before,
it.
rather than now, when all of a sudden
Our
he's got
brother would
3
never
dudes
betray us.
to arguably help
Deep
him out.
down, I always knew that.
I kind of like Zhang Fei there, though. Like he goes from being like royally pissed off in the last cutscene, and after like a minute of subtitles and black screen, he's all good
Liu
again.
Bei, a man for whom
So yeah, that
reality
is
fell
the
far
part
short
of
his
Dynasty Warriors 7.
idealistic dreams.
Apologies for the
He desperately sought
post,
an answer to his problems.
the post audio. It's not something
After
I
Liu
really
Bei
want to
fled
do
Jing,
because
Liu Biao granted him
I
the
had this
land
part
of
ready to
Shu.
go, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh shit, I have to then find time because
For the first time
I put them up
since
on
the
Wednesdays because I
chaos
can't
had
record on
begun,
Wednesdays, so
he
I can just put them
finally
up and be
had
like,
a
oh, there we
place to
go.
call home.
Pardon me, I can just put them up and go do whatever I need to do.
Liu Bei
But pardon me again, but sadly, that didn't happen this time, so it's a little bit frustrating. But nonetheless, one more after this, and it'll be all sorted. So in the next part, we'll do yet another battle. I believe that next part's quite short, but we'll see. That's a great battle, though, and we have another great battle in a couple of parts' time. It's fantastic, probably the best, followed by the worst. For the Shu campaign so far, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's just the way it goes. So, without further ado, thank you very much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, please, let me know. And subscribe as well. And stuff like that. So thanks for watching, folks, and I'll catch you in the next. See you later, folks.